Wednesday, October the 5th, around 10 p.m. New York time. Guys, we're gonna be very simple right here on the video. Technically, not too much happened since the seminar that we did today around midday in New York. So, not too much change in there. Technically, I just want to point it out that on the US dollar, on the 8 hour, I mean, still there is a chance for another low that we are expecting. That's still the chance for another low right there, for another high, I'm sorry, before more weakness to come. That if you take a look at this time frame, which is pretty big, 8 hour, from here all you see is 1, 2, 3, a 4 and a 5. So keep that in mind. That's very possible there, and maybe that's what we're expecting. To be honest with you, we're expecting some type of US dollar strength in some ways before the end of the week, and then most likely by the end of the week the US dollar is gonna create a top, and then it's gonna decrease in 3 ways to minimum the area, let's say that it goes there, minimum to where we are right now, or in extension to the previous 4 around 77.85. That's for the US dollar. If we take a look at the US dollar in 1 hour, the correction looks very big, but it hasn't only reached retreat 38 or 2 of whatever, I mean, of the distance of wave 3. So technically it's nothing right there that you can say that the bottom is in play, that the top on the dollar is in play on the highest degree. Now that's for the dollar right here. Now the metals, there looks like we are in a different stage. I believe that the metals they really find a bottom or a top as a pairs. For that, we're going to start with copper. With, again, it looks like many things, many assets or risks, they're doing like a type of ending diagonal, and I stick copper with another leg down. That's why I still believe that the US dollar is going to have a move higher. Same with we can make the case for oil to do the same, something like a, you see, like a type of ending diagonal here. Now on the individual pairs, okay, on the metals, with on the individual pairs, we're gonna start with the metals. This is the count in Aussie when we got 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4 and a 5. I want to point it out right here, guys, that you can take a look how the wave 5 of these degrees almost was identical to here. So a very well defined move. Now where Aussie should trade in 3 ways all the way to 98, 72 before keep going lower. That's what we like in Aussie. So Aussie, I mean, the metals in general, they are like a cycle ahead compared to the non-metal US dollar pairs. I say that because you guys gonna see how all these pairs, they are in the same cycle. That's Aussie. Now look at New Zealand, same scenarios with New Zealand. New Zealand looks again, same as Aussie, to be ahead of the game when we got 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, the next on the bottom, and then take a look at this. Right here, our target to the downside with this cycle was met, but that's amazing. New Zealand is a beauty as an Elliott Wave. A beauty. The target was made right there by the pit. Now New Zealand needs to do 3 ways out to here. So seeing that pairs like a euro, all those pairs that kind of lagging behind. I mean, that's why we're gonna wait for New Zealand to start selling it a little bit higher, around 78, after it does the 3 ways. That's for New Zealand. The dollar CAD. Look at the dollar CAD, and we're gonna have the same scenario. What we have on the CAD, same scenario. 1, 2, 3, and now should do 3 ways all the way to 103 area as the minimum before going higher. Now, the euro, in the euro case, I mean, you guys saw the videos today. Technically, you guys understand where we stand with the euro, how many different scenarios we can see right there in the euro. And we are presenting this. And we're gonna start presenting this until the market proving us wrong. We like this as a scenario when we got the 5 way for 45. 5 ways from 45, and then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the ending diagonal ending right here. That's on the 4 hour on the euro, 8 hour. In the 1 hour of the euro, we are presenting 2 counts on the service right there. The first, one of the counts is this one. It's a more compressed correction. It's a 5, a flat 3, and a 5. Technically runs like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, and then right here we got an A, right? It goes A, B, Z. This is a B, and it needs to trade lower. That's one of the scenarios. The other scenario is a more simple one, and maybe it's the most likely to happen. It goes like this. You take a diagonal for here, and then you trace a diagonal here, and this scenario goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is A, and then you go back to the 50% right there, and then you look for the equal legs at the top. Now, I don't think it's most likely, if this scenario is presenting, he will go to the equal legs. What he's gonna do is he's gonna go from here 1, 2, 3, 1, 3 back. That's 3, like an ending diagonal C way, and then from here goes 1, 2, and 3, looking for 134 later on today before jumping lower. That's the other scenario that we see in the short time frame on the euro. The rest, S&P, let me show you. Tomorrow is going to be a very important day for the S&P. I see many people calling this a 5-way move. This have nothing to do with a 5-way move. This is nothing more than a 3-way when the momentum is being strong. And I believe that tomorrow is a dollar day. I gotta be honest with you. I think that the dollar is gonna get strong tomorrow. If you take a look at the RSI, there's no single peak or divergence right there. Very clear, a 3-way, a 3rd way right here. Momentum lacking. If you take a look, and I believe that tomorrow the S&P is gonna trade lower, in my humble opinion, and that's gonna draw the dollar higher. The rest, I mean, like again, not too much. We like the Euro Aussie to be sold tomorrow. We believe that in some degrees the euro is going to be stronger than weaker than the Aussie. We like a recovering. I think that the top is in place. We can see 5 ways here, and we like to sell it around here, around 140 area. Sell it against the 148.82, and this can be a good intraday trade to the downside on the euro Aussie there. We like that trade. What else? Okay, gold is a nice trade also to the downside. Look, this is gold right here. When you guys can see that tomorrow should set off. Usually when gold set off means dollar strength. Look, we're expecting that tomorrow to around the 1473 area before going higher again. That's what we're expecting in gold. Should be sort of around current levels right there. What else? Okay, the dollar yen, we like that trade and the dollar yen right there. I believe that is a triangle, and we should trade lower in the seaway here and then back to this area that we are right now before trusting lower. So guys, that's what we see for tonight. Technically, we believe that the dollar is gonna get strong tomorrow. We believe that risk is gonna be off in general. So technically speaking, that means higher yen, higher dollar, lower gold. I mean, that's what we lower S&P. That's what we see for tomorrow. Let's see how the market play out. Get back to you guys tomorrow.